Okay guys, today we're gonna replace the or change the spark plugs on my Honda Pilot 3.5. I would say it's a little less convenience than my when I had to do on my Buick Enclave. You don't have to take only the cover out, and that's it. We're gonna replace the spark plugs. There are 6 of them. We're gonna start with the one in the back, on the rear side, which is the hardest one, So just disconnect the plugs from the coil by pressing the little clip and out. Use a little mirror that I'm using it, so it's better for you. And then just lose the 10 millimeters nut that it goes attach the coil. Already unplugged the connector, so now I'm gonna lose the 10 millimeters nut that goes here on the first spark plug in the back. Just like that. Very simple. They just take a little bit time, but I think it took me about same time with my Enclave, I believe. I think so, I don't remember, but I prefer my Honda. The Enclave, Buick Enclave, is always nicer inside the cab. Inside is super good, but it's just too many details problems. Here is where the nut goes attached against the coil right here. Look, right there. I'm using my small mirror right here, so I know where to go. Now we're just gonna pull up the coil. I'm not gonna replace the coils because I think they're still good for another 30,000 miles, maybe 10,000 at least. But they're still good. I'm just gonna clean it and add grease on the bottom. Here is my spark plugs, Iridium. That's the factory ones. I got my electric grease and anti-seize for the threads of the spark plugs. This is what you need, guys, to replace your spark plugs. Besides the sockets, the spark plug socket, you're gonna need to add a little bit extra extension on this one because it won't reach to the spark plug. This is a thread lubricant. Okay, you have to add this one because with time it gives stocks, so you gotta put it the anti-seize, and this is for the boot, for the electrical grease that you have to put inside the boot, the coil, and that's it. We're gonna start then doing the spark plugs replacement. As you can see, I'm gonna use this small, but see, if you use this the small spark plug socket, it won't work as it won't reach very good yet. So just add another short extension. Okay, so once we got all this stuff right here, we're ready to go and move the stuff, removing the spark plugs, coils, and replacing them. Okay, so this is the setup that I have here to remove them. We'll see if it's gonna work now. This time it's kind of a little bit deep. Sometimes you might need a little mirror, small mirror, too, so you can see where the hole is, or just feel it by touching, Okay, I'm gonna do in a speed motion, so it can go a little faster. See? All right. Let me add another little extension, short extension, to my socket, and now I'm good to go. It's pretty easy. Just get it in, loose it. When you get it loose completely, you can use a piece of hose the size of the spark plug so you can pull it out, or you can also use a magnet to pull it out. Okay, so now I'm doing it by hand. So since this socket is now a magnet, the spark plug is still there, so I'm gonna use the a magnet right now. Let me get it right here. A magnet stick. Oh, he's my son, you know, he's been watching me working. And all right, so there it is. See, this is a spark plug. This truck, it reached 100,000 miles just now, so that's why is the reason I'm changing or replacing the spark plugs. The manual says that when you get a new vehicle, you have to change the spark plugs of when it hits the 100,000 miles. As you can see, it really needs it now. Look at that, they're bad. Not like bad, but they're bad right now. So at 100,000 miles. Okay, after that you can change it every 30,000 miles at least to keep the engine running smooth. Okay, here's the it's a iridium spark plug. Here's the part number R7B. And then when you go and buy them, I bought them O'Reilly for I think $14 each. I think, yeah, I think that's what was the price. And there's 6 of them, and then you don't have to calibrate them because it already came like that. It's a Denso brand. Here's the part number for it. This covers spark plugs for a 2009 to 2015 Honda Pilot with 3.5 VTEC engine. Okay, as you can see, it has the little plastic cap. That's to protect them from the, so it's not gonna break them or discalibrate it. So I'm gonna put the old one on the side, put it in the same box. I'm gonna use the disease for the thread to keep the spark plugs not to get stuck in the engine with the heat. When it gets too hot, that's what is this for. Put it just a little bit. I think put it extra. I use this hose. This is a little tip trick that you can use to install the spark plugs the best way. That way you don't have to put it the wrong way. Okay, just get it in there. Once you get it in there enough, you can just pull out the hose and then use your socket. Okay, there you go. Now I'm gonna use my ratchet with my extension and the spark plug socket, just like this. Do it by hand, just finish it by hand, like this. And then once you get it in all the way, now you can use the ratchet. It's a 3/8 ratchets. There you go. And this is a flexible ratchet that I'm using. It's always better. Alright, so I had to pull out the ratchet first and then the extension after that. There you go. That's the first one, guys. Put it on the boot or coil, a little bit of grease, and also on the plug. Okay, so it keeps it, you know, very in good conditions, not too dry. Alright, set it on, put the nut back on, 10 millimeters, and then tighten it up. Don't tighten it up too much. I don't have the torque specifications, But since I already know I have the torque on my hand, I don't need torque to do that, guys. You know, I've been doing this all my life to my cars. Well, since 2000, so no, 2005. I've been doing this to my own cars. I'm not a professional mechanic, but I feel so. You know, I feel so because I'm doing the right way, and I never have any problems with my cars. Actually, they've been fixing very well, better than the regular mechanic. So plug it in, and then continue to do the second one. It's a little, just all you gotta do, have a good eye, or just feel the 10mm nut right there. I'm using the mirror, as you can see, and then loose it up and take it by hand. Be careful because you can drop it in the back and then you won't find it, you know. Okay, now the coil, I need to pull out the coil. After the coil, next is the spark plug. They're stuck a little bit sometimes, okay, so you just give them a little bit of time, loosen it up, like around it, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so just check the boot if it's still in good conditions. There's a what's it called inside the boot, a spring. Make sure the spring still feels good so it can reach the spark plug end, and then you're gonna have a good spark plug. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna do it. There you go. Now the spark plug is ready to coming out. Once it's coming out, we have to, I'm gonna use the little hose. I mean the little, yeah. There you go. This one right here. I'm gonna just stick it in the hole and try to push it down. And look at that. That's neat. All right. Same thing. Same spark plug. Says 100,000 miles. So about time to replace them. Look at this. Yeah. It's about time. Okay. Make sure you always ask for the original OM spark plugs of your local auto parts store, okay? Because if you do it and put it in different ones or cheap ones, your car is not gonna work well. It's not gonna run well. So just ask them for the OM spark plugs for your vehicle, okay? Even if they are a little bit more expensive, that's fine. And there should be another ones that's even more expensive, but don't get those. Just get the OM, the originals, factory ones, okay? All right, the second one, stick it in. I'm gonna put a little bit of the Zeiss, I think it was called the tread lubricant. Stick the hose in your spark plug and stick it in. Okay, here I come. And this is for all 3.5 Honda engines, VTEC. Same method even for Honda Ridgeline, for Honda CRV, for Honda, for all of them, the same thing, because the same engine on all cars, Honda. This is the Honda Pilot 2011. Okay, so let's keep it, tie it up again. Make sure don't do it too much, don't break them. because you might break it if you do it too much. That's what I'm. If you need the torque specification, you can always find them online. Okay, just Google it and you should be finding if you want to do it the right way. I'm doing the right way. I just got my torque on my hands. Okay, my arms. So, oh, he's my son. He's always helping me, and he become a great person just like me. All right, just add the grease and the spring inside the boot. Okay, just always have careful for safety. Of course, my son is right here next to me, but his mom is just right behind him, just watching him, you know. All right, I'm gonna put it in the coil in the second spark plug, and then I'm gonna do the extra speed motion, because otherwise it would take forever. It took me like I would say like an hour or so, you know, because I'm taking phone calls, I'm drinking water, because here in Texas it's 100 degrees right now, so it's hot, very hot. And then just do it the right way. We're gonna do the next one now. Next, I'm gonna remove the 10 millimeters, and I forgot to remove the coil connector. Okay. Alrighty. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Alright. Let me just double check with my mirror. I can reach the third coil. Well, I can pull it out because that one is too hard. I mean, a little harder than the other ones. But I should do it, no worries. Alright, just be patient. All you have to do is be patient, okay? There you go, it's coming out. Come on, there you go. I just put it on the side. Now we're gonna remove the spark plug, okay? Let me see, just to look at the mirror and see what is the hole for it, for the spark plug. There you go. You had to take it on different angles to get it out, okay? So it's not just one way. All right. Let's see. This is it right here. This is the last one, okay? Yeah, it's bad too. Alright, so we're gonna replace for a new one. Alright. Let me just get another little one. Spark plugs. You can always put the bad ones, the old ones, back in the little ones, the little box. Okay, move all this stuff around. Let me put some lubricant on the threads, and let me stick it in. This is the last one, okay? On the back, on the rear side. There you go. See, you need a kind of extension like mine, and I mean a ratchet. I'm gonna just as you can see, you can tell how tight I'm doing it, until your hand feels like it's already tight. Okay, don't do it too much force. Don't put too much force. The force is with you. Let's see. That's good. It's good to go. Let me see. My son is here with me. Let me get him a soda. Okay. There you go. It's ready. Let me pull the ratchet out and the sockets and put the extensions. Now we're gonna do the coil back in there. Just working around. You should be good to go. Let me use my backup mirror. Yeah. Just for the nuts. Let me tell you. There you go. Just to make sure, I'm gonna connect the connector. You know, it's the last one in the back, so it's a little hard. Now we're gonna do the front, the three at the front, guys, at the engine. So disconnect unplug the connector, the electrical connector from the coil, and then use the 10 millimeters socket to lose the nut. There you go. Very easy, very simple. The front ones is always the easy ones. I don't know why they just put it on top. That would be nice. Okay, loosen it up, and now use the hose or get it out all the way out, and then you can use the hose to get the spark plug out. Okay, here I come. I think you can also use the magnet, but I like the hose better. The magnets, it gets stick too much. It's too much work. Okay, that's the spark plug right there. You can see I pull it out with a hose. It's easier. Alright, again the next spark plug. I think I ripped off the box. My bad. There you go. And then I'm gonna add the lubricant of the threads. Remember, you can get this lubricant at the auto parts store, okay? I always go to AutoZone and O'Reilly. There you go. Same thing. Very easy. This is the easy ones, the front ones. So now you can tell how easy they are. Okay, that's grease for the electrical connections and for the spring inside the coil. Just to keep it lubricated, you know. So it's good to do it. Now we're gonna cut it up by hand first, and then we use the socket. That's it. We're gonna do the next one. Sorry, I'm kinda sleepy now. I'm gonna do the next one. I'm tired. I just made the other video. Do the next one, the 10 millimeters nut. Unplug the connector from the coil, same way. Make sure you catch them, because otherwise it might fall inside the engine, or not inside, but somewhere when it gets stuck, so you don't want to do that. Okay, now it's spark plug socket with extension. There you go. And then loosen it up. Very simple, very easy, guys. I'm gonna speed it out now again. And then after this, you have to do I'm gonna do the brake pads replacement, but that's gonna be in another different video, okay? And remember, I really recommend you these models of Honda Pilots. They got plenty of room inside, and they're very reliable. Okay? This is the 5th spark plug that's gonna be next. Same thing, make sure everything is not too much, just a little bit on the threads. That's it. That should be good enough. I had the big bottle because I always use a lot with my different cars and for my neighbors that I help to do maintenance on their cars. Alright. Put it on. Stick it in there. Socket, extension, ratchet, tie it up, and then coil, and then the last the nut, 10mm nut, and then the plug it in with the coil. Alright. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the box below. And remember, this is what I do every day with my life, with my own stuff, with my own cars, my own stuff. I just like to share what I do every day to fix stuff, you know. I'm a handyman, but I don't do this for living, you know. I do different things for living. Alright, it's on. There you go. And put the plug back on. I have fat hands, that way it's gonna hard for me to do it. That's the last one. There you go, that's the last spark plug, and we're done. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for following me. And you know, some videos they looks great, some videos, you know, I'm not so good in something, but I try, and then everything I did it's always been working well. Okay. Okay. That's what, like I said, that's why I like to start with the hardest one in the back, and then finish with the easy ones. See, here's the last one. Same thing. They're all the same and the same shape. And then when you hit the 100,000 miles in your vehicle, you gotta replace all the fluids as well, transmission fluids, engine oil, brakes, power steering fluid, basically all the fluids, including the antifreeze. I'm gonna do that in the next video. Okay, just stick it in. That's it, guys. This is a 2011 Honda Pilot. Thank you for watching, and all the procedures that I did in this video is by the manual, Heinz manual, and we're good to go. Thank you for watching. Any comments, let me know. God bless you guys. God bless everybody. Without him, we'd nobody. Thank you for watching us, and support us, and we'll see you next in the next video. Always let me know any question, okay? Have a great day, beautiful day, great weekend, great week, and stay cool. Work smart, not hard, okay? See you next time.